Okay, the starting lineups. Number 1, Shelby Rowe for the Lincoln Lady Wolves. Number 5, Haley Sugg. Number 12, Madison Rich. Number 15, J.C. Neely. And number 42, Courtney Lloyd. Now the starting lineup for them, there are 2 seniors and 3 juniors for the Lady Wolves. And now the starting lineups for the Lady Tigers. Number 21, Taylor Harton. She's a sophomore, Zach. She's got a lot of good experience already. And her sister, Maddie Harden. They're twins, and they play extremely hard and play well together. There's Lacey Beeks, 4-year starter for the Lady Tigers. Macy Colchin. She hurt her knee her sophomore year, has come back, been able to play really well. And then another senior, Callie Robinson. So starting 3 seniors and 2 sophomores tonight are the Lady Tigers.
Let's do this. It's been a while. You broke me out of my hibernation. I just hope I don't embarrass you. I hope I'm not like Shooter from Hoosiers.
No. You said you prepped for this game by watching
Hoosiers. I did.
Hoosiers
That's about what I did today was I watched Hoosiers. So I'm ready to go.
Well, jumping for the Lady Wolves is Haley Sugg. And you know what, Zach, what's interesting is I had to get out of my hibernation. I had to get football off my mind after my team's horrendous bowl performance. So let's see, the Lady Tigers, the possession arrow. Well, I guess the Lady Tigers knocked it out, so to be the Wolves. And now Lincoln with the ball, moving the ball around. Just trying to fill each other out here. Shot on the way. That is J.C. Neely for 3 points, and the Lady Wolves get a quick lead. There's Maddie Harton. There's Taylor. Taylor's thought about the 3. There's Beek. She works that baseline well, in and out, though, and then gets her own rebound, goes back up strong, going to be fouled.
Follow your shot, good things will happen.
And that's what you see. Lacey, you'll watch her, Zach. She'll really work the baseline. She drives inside, and she can hit an outside shot when she needs to. Beeks on the way. It's good. 3-1. Lady Wolves lead the Lady Tigers. And the second shot's also good, and Tigers now on the board. Inside shot missed. Beeks with the rebound. Now Taylor Harton coming down. She's pushing the action. She drives all the way up and good.
Looks like the Lincoln plan is kick the ball into number 5 Haley Sugg and then either look for the open shot on the outside or let her make her move if she gets one-on-one.
Well, there's Rich, and now
here it comes again.
Lloyd, and they're looking.
They're looking
she's
right
a good
inside.
Size. She's good size. Is Sugg. Shot on the way, no good. Beeks with another rebound, another quick. This time it's Maddie Harden. Maddie goes up. Oh, nice block. Shelby Rowe. You see almost the Kimbo. With
give it the little finger wag.
She did the head. She did the head shake.
Oh, they called a foul on her.
They called a foul?
Woo.
Wow, I got to tell you, even as a Prairie Grove fan, I was a little surprised by that one.
Hey, we'll take it.
Maddie Harton with the first shot on the way.
I was watching the junior high boys games. The referees in that game were a little whistle happy.
Lacey knocks away all the Lady Tigers up 5-3. You'll watch these Harton twins. You know, they've played together since they were probably in the 4th grade, and so they've always played together.
They're sisters. I think they've played a little bit longer than that.
Long time, and so they're used to each other, and you'll notice that. There's Rowe with a 3. That one's no good. Rebound watched, and the Lady Wolves get it back to Rowe.
They had it blocked out, and just kind of watched the rebound hit the floor.
Well, they're making Rowe work over there on the baseline, and they're going to call a foul. That was good effort by Rowe there. Rowe, I'm watching the way she plays. She's got a little bit of a
I guess if you want to go 1-on-5, I mean, I think Prairie Grove would take that all night long if she wants to go 1-on-5.
Rowe makes the first one, but she's playing with a lot of passion, and and when I say attitude, I'm not talking like a bad attitude. Just hey, I'm here to play, and she's coming at him hard. Second shot on the way. Rowe makes it. It's all tied up at 5. 6:22 to go here in the first quarter. Score's all tied up. There's Beeks going to drive, kicks it out. literally kicks it out. Now she drives, going to be fouled.
Oh,
Ain't good.
Nice shot.
Hey!
Nice shot.
And one. That was a nice drive there.
It's 2 on Suggs, so she's going to have to come out.
Boy, comes out with 6:11 all ready to go.
Sarah Siffing in to replace her.
And Beeks completes the old-fashioned three-pointer.
That is nice. Just a little soft touch knocked that one down.
She's 3 for 3 from the line. And the Tigers have gotten 5 points or 4 points from the line tonight. Shot on the way by Rowe. That was way off, and Beeks gets the rebound and throws it away. In and out. Boy, the Lady Tigers fighting hard, and now Beeks taking driving, and now Rowe. I think that's going to be Rowe.
It's going to be 2.
2 on Rowe. So 2 on Rowe and 2 on Sugg. That's going to put the Lady Wolves at a little bit of a disadvantage here in the early act. We're not even halfway through the first quarter. So Rowe's going to go out with her second foul. 14 fouls on the Lady Wolves. Beeks for 3.
That's good.
Bottom! Hey! Oh, yes.
Well, she's off and running. What's that, 7 for her?
Yeah, Beeks has already got 7 points. 8 of the 11 points is Beeks. Working it inside. That's Lloyd. Turnaround jumper, no good. Beeks with another rebound. And now she's bringing the charge in. Taylor Harden for 3. Bottom! Hey, we are stretching it out quick.
Quick timeout to stop the run. Lady Tigers on fire.
Wow. So a timeout by the Wolves. Oh, that was Maddie Harton on that one. I said Taylor. So Maddie Harton. Well, let's take a commercial break while we're there. The score, Lady Tigers 14, Lady Wolves 5.
I wonder if Buck Lewis had any idea as to what he was starting when he sold his first Ford back in 1946. He was on the square in Fayetteville. Then Tom and Herb Lewis made the move to the current location on North College back in 1969. But through all those years, a Lewis has always been at the helm, and that tradition continues today. It's that kind of family value and heritage that makes Lewis Automotive the place to buy your next vehicle. Be it a Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Ram, or Jeep.
Okay, we pick up the action again, and timeout. We're 3 minutes into it. The Lady Tigers already up by 9. Wow, and they're going to call a charge.
Boy, Lacey is all over the place.
And that's that veteran. You know, she's played for 4 years, Zach, and you're going to see that just smart play there. And a foul, and Beeks. They're going to
call that a jump ball.
Jump ball. I actually think that that was a quick call, probably okay, because I think on the jump ball we knocked it out and they gave us the possession arrow. I think that see how Robinson gets something loose
nice
there and
pass.
Now gets her own rebound, keeps fighting. You said it earlier, Zach. She just keeps following it. Good things will happen.
It was a good look. I didn't catch you. I think it was Macy who made the pass, the entry pass. That was a nice look. It was kind of a no look, catch everybody kind of off guard. That was a great look inside.
Did she missed that shot?
Yeah, she missed that shot.
She missed that one. So that's her first free throw miss of the night. Second one on the way. It's good. 15-5, Lady Tigers, 4:42 go here in the first quarter. They've jumped out quick on Lincoln. There's Lloyd, partially blocked.
Yeah. Callie got her.
Got her a little bit
with the you can see they're struggling with 2 starters sitting on the bench. Their offense isn't quite as crisp as it was. There was the entry pass, the kick out. They're not as crisp as they were. They don't know where to go with the ball at the moment.
Lloyd's going to have a shot on the way here. Free throw, no good, off the back of the rim. Zach, I don't know if you noticed this. Lincoln has 6 fouls. The next foul, they're in the bonus, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Prairie Grove's got to push
at work
the
right there.
Yep. Second one on the way by Lloyd. It's good, 15-6. So the Lady Tigers This time it's Taylor Harden.
Good.
Bottom. Hey, 18
That
to
was
6.
deep. That was a deep three.
Our lovely statistician just pointed something out. That, well, I got to do that.
I know
Zach.
you do. I know you do.
And it's not Lance Arguello either, who's sometimes our statistician. Up and good by Lloyd.
Good move.
But what I was going to say is that this is the most threes we've made in a while. I mean, we've made 3 here already in the first quarter. One by Beeks, one by each of the Harton twins.
This is what happens when you have a snow day. Everybody comes into the game sharp and ready to play.
Need to make that plural. Snow days.
Some days.
18-8, 3:27 to go here in the first quarter. Good to be back in action after the Christmas break. There's a 3-pointer on the way. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor Harton.
You
now
got
Macy
the break.
Colchin. Macy's going to be fouled. She's fouled by number 15, J.C. Neely.
Lincoln's had success when they go inside the three-point arc. They really haven't had a whole lot of success outside the arc. Everything they're throwing up there is, hitting the back iron, and they just seem to be more comfortable, down in the key.
And that one rattles in, and Colchin gets both free throws, and now Coach Frow's going to take a 30-second timeout. Let's take a timeout with him. It's 20-8 here in the first quarter.
CLOROX. Just hearing the name and you automatically think of the word clean. And CLOROX is a lot more than just bleach. The CLOROX family of products has something for the home, the business, professional grade, and more. No matter what the environment, CLOROX has the product you need to meet your unique challenges. From the bathroom and the kitchen with Pine Sol and 409 to the laundry room with the standard CLOROX bleach. And even if you're on the go with the CLOROX wipes, you know the name stands for clean. Dirt and germs don't stand a chance as long as you're equipped with the family of CLOROX products. CLOROX, proud sponsors of Tiger Athletics and Activities.
Wow.
Nobody in this gym was alive when Elvis was playing.
No, most of them weren't alive when he died.
That's true.
You must have been all of 4.
4.
Oh, she got away with one right there.
That's got to be a walk.
3-pointer on the way, no good. Beeks again with another rebound. Oh, Lacey. Jump ball going to be in favor of Lincoln. Boy, she could have got control. Taylor Harton had a quick, fast break going down. 2:44 to go here in the first quarter. Ashley Rothrock now playing the point. Lloyd's kind of taking the place of Sugg inside. Like you said, you noticed it early on, trying to get it inside and kick it back out.
Well, they're having trouble creating space to get off open shots, and the Lady Tigers are getting their hands on a lot of entry passes, a lot of cross-court passes. They're getting their hands and deflecting them.
Harton, and they're going to call a charge there. Nice job by Courtney Lloyd.
She's taking a chance there. I think she's got one. That would have been her second. But you can see after the timeout, Lincoln's every time the Lady Tigers even look inside, 4 bodies are surrounding Lacey.
Nice defense there. You know what's so great about that? They get the rebound there, but she just stopped, forced her to make that shot. Entry pass, back out, shot on the way, 3-pointer, no good.
Lincoln's not getting any clean looks, and all the shots that they're getting are real, real difficult.
That was Taylor Cunningham on the shot there, and she misses. Good first half, or first quarter so far for the Lady Tigers. There's Harden looking. There's Colchin. Thought about 3. Drives baseline.
Nice
to
pass.
Beeks. And now Beeks just goes in and gets fouled.
She's so strong down inside. Lincoln has no answer for her.
And you picked it up right there. Is that wonderful pass that time by Macy Colchin. Another free throw made. I'm going to check here. What's her free throw stats there, Gretchen? Makes them both. She's only missed 6 of 7 at the line right now, Zach, for Lacey Beeks. 3-pointer away by Lloyd, no good. And look at that box out. So much room when she does that. Now she's going to drive. 2-on-1, picks it up. Jumper, no good. Rebound. Nice rebound that time by Madison Rich.
Yeah, they're looking down low. They're trying to get that ball down low, and the Tigers are just keeping their hands up, making the passes really, really difficult. 2 bodies around her.
Look at that. Great
turnover.
Oh, wow. Good inside defense that time by Maddie Harton, and now Taylor Harton with the ball with just a minute left. Picks up, jumper on the way, no good. I think she may have rushed that one a little bit. Lacey may have got away with over the back that time. Here comes Madison Rich. She drives on the way, and good.
I do remember a couple of things about basketball. Stop the ball.
Ashley Cox, number 33 for the Lady Tigers, picks up the foul. That's her first.
When they're driving like that, you got to stop the ball first and then worry about the kick out.
Well, a chance for the old-fashioned three-pointer here for the Lady Wolves. On the way, and it's good. 22-11. Lady Tigers up. 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Macy Colton driving baseline again, goes all the way.
Again.
Nice.
Nice
oh,
move. Nice move.
Hey, like it.
Well, the last time she drove down the baseline, she kicked it to Lacey. This time they let her go, come back on the other side of the rim.
And they were kind of looking for Lacey,
and
a very nice job that time. Smart, just smart basketball right there. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up by 13, looking to get inside. Nice job. Cox did a nice job of
making those entry passes really, really difficult. You know, what's interesting is, I mean, you don't see a lot of high school teams play man-to-man. And that's exactly what Prairie Grove's doing right now.
Wow, look at that.
Lincoln just uncomfortable shooting the ball.
Well, that does it for our first quarter. The Lady Tigers storm out to a 24-11 lead. We'll be back after these messages.
Love God, love others, and serve others. The simple motto of Prairie Grove Christian Church. Whether it's supporting missionaries in Japan or the Ivory Coast of Africa, or doing mission work in Guatemala, or building homes in Mississippi or Alabama, or the fun for the entire family of Upward Basketball, you'll find the members seeking to show our love for God through our love for our neighbors. If you're looking for a church home, we invite you to experience PGCC firsthand. We have convenient service times with services on Sunday at 9 and 10:30. And trust us, we have plenty of activities for the kids. Prairie Grove Christian Church, serving Western Washington County and beyond. Love God, love others, and serve others. Prairie Grove Christian Church.
I'm going to need you to stop hitting on the statistician over there.
Hey.
Even though you're married to her.
I've been hitting on that statistician for 27 years.
Well, we got Sugg and Rowe back in the game for Lincoln.
Well, you know, really, Lincoln has to do that because if they leave them out much longer, it'll be insurmountable.
The offense was just completely out of whack.
Yeah, they could have got a foul there on Cox. You know, Sugg's 5'10".
Sugg's got to be careful. She's trying to be really, really physical.
Well, she
could pick up a cheap foul, and then you're sitting for at least 2 quarters.
Well, she's 5'10", Zach. She's a good height. There's Colton to Beeks. Beeks trying to get in there. 3-pointer on the way from Taylor Hart.
Kick, that's good.
Bottom!
You know, from where we're sitting, you can tell the minute that thing leaves her hand whether it's good or not.
I keep making – that was Maddie Harton. I said Taylor. Maddie Harton again. That's her second 3. And the Tigers are up by 16. And that's going to be a foul that time on Macy Colton. That's the team's 5th. And I believe that's Macy's first foul.
Little ticky-tack.
Her first foul, team 5th. Oh. Rowe, cross-court pass to Rich, inside to Sugg. Nice move, and going to have a chance for anyone. Now, is that foul going to be on Cox or Beeks? 33, Cox. So she comes back in. They go right inside. Like
That's where if there's any indecision, Cox should raise her hand and say, that was me. That was me.
Well, Robinson, who started the game, is on the bench. Cox came in for Robinson. So I think Robinson only had one foul too. So 16 fouls now. So from the rest of the way out, it's bonus time for both teams. Haley Sugg makes the free throw. It's 27-14. Beeks kicks it out. There's Colchin for three. That's going to be overshot there. And nice hustle. And, yes, good call. That's good hustle there by Cox. Kind of forced that to.
And she's a scrapper. She's in there banging away on the inside and making life difficult for the Wolves.
And now Maddie Harton. Bottom! Oh, that's three of them. Ho, ho, ho! 30-14.
And Lacey with the assist. Nice no-look.
They're feeding inside. Sugg battling inside. Woo. Nice job.
Yeah, they're back into that drop-it-in game.
So Sugg with 5 points. Now there's Rich. Rich, three-point on the way by Rich. No good. Rebound goes to Beeks. Now Lacey Beeks bringing in. She's covered by Rowe. There's Taylor Harton. Bottom! Oh, almost a bottom.
Yeah, it got halfway down.
Oh, 30-16. We remind you to go to pgtigersonline.com. Let us know where you're watching from. We know we got Phil out there, but we know there's others. Every time we have a game, I go out and see where they're all from. They're from all over the place.
Nice pass. Ooh,
oh,
just a little long.
Tigers done a nice job tonight. Not a lot of turnovers. Only 4 turnovers for the Tigers tonight. 6 for the Lady Wolves.
Yep, back inside. They're going to feed her. See how many fouls they can draw.
Cox now with 3 fouls.
I really don't have a strategic plan for how to combat that. If this were football, I'd know.
Coming into the game now is going to be Taylor Doss. Doss is another sophomore, so now the Lady Tigers will have 3 sophomores on the court. And well, Cox was a sophomore as well, so I mean they've had 3 sophomores on the court. She makes the first free throw, and the second one on the way, and it's in.
You know, since she's come back in, they've chipped away at the lead. They've gotten it down to 12. It was at 17.
And now a turnover that time by Macy Colton. Another turnover for the Tigers.
Yep, back inside.
Misses that one, but the ball's knocked away by Doss, and the Wolves are going to retain possession. That early foul trouble really kind of separated this game because when Rowe and Sugg had to go out. But since they've been back, it's kind of been playing tit for tat here. Coming into the game for the Lady Tigers is number 12, Jessica Kaufman. Jessica's a senior. She's a transfer in. There's a three-pointer by Rich. So all of a sudden,
they're on a bit of a run here.
That 17-point lead now down to 9. 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
They're on a 10-3 run. Look at me.
And you said you had nothing to add. There's Kaufman for 3. No good. Rebound is to the Wolves. So the Lady Wolves trying to get right back in it. And you and I said it. If they did not put those 2 leaders back in, it could have got out of hand. And now this is a game again.
Yep,
feeding back inside. And another shot made by Sugg.
Yeah, she's kind of having her way down low. And I don't think you want Lacey in there, picking up any unnecessary fouls.
9 plus. She's got 11 points in the game. And now here's Rowe with a chance to cut it to 5, and the ball's going to be knocked away. And they're going to give it to Prairie Grove. I think we got a little bit of a break there. Prairie Grove got a break.
I just realized the referee down here, that's Eugene Nash, former Arkansas Razorback. There, I added something for you.
Oh,
that's what I got.
You continue to amaze me with. And now,
nice move.
nice job, pull up, and it's no good.
Got to knock those down.
Rebound goes to Sugg, now out to Rowe, and again, a chance to cut it to 5. Rowe drives, turns, spins, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor Doss. Help her out, girls.
Yep,
nice
good.
job to get it out. Now Kaufman coming down. And the ball knocked away that time by number 15, J.C. Neely. So
been very impressed with Coach Froud. I figured when it got down under 10, he might call the timeout, but he's going to let him play.
looks like he's going to get Colchin back in. Now Beek's going to go off her leg.
Off her knee.
So very impressed with the Lady Wolves here in the second quarter.
That's the exact opposite of the first quarter. They're playing really well. Once they got the 2 starters back in the game.
Zach, there were 2 turnovers by the Lady Tigers in the first quarter. There's been 6 here in the second. And I don't think it's just that they're making mistakes. The Lady Wolves are pressing the action and causing some of those turnovers.
Sugg is certainly taking over. She owns the paint, at least on the offensive end for Lincoln.
Well, she's got 9 points in this quarter, 11 for the game. And there she is. Wow, she thought about the 3. Now she's going to drive. And Beeks, good defense that time by Beeks. Nice feed
pass.
inside. Nice pass.
Yeah, you got to get some weak side help on that.
And Neely cuts the Prairie Grove lead from 17. Now it's down to 5. And another steal. Now Rich with a chance. Lays it up and in.
I think you got to get a timeout here.
And now Coach Froud does call the timeout. And let's take a timeout with them. With 2:47, the Lincoln Wolves have stormed back. It's 30-27.
You just bought that first home, or maybe the first new car, and you want it properly covered. Think Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence. Or maybe you just welcomed into the world that little gift of a child. You want to make sure that their future's secure. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Let's face it, you want someone local, someone that you know, someone that can be by your side when you need them to be there. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Home, life, auto, RV, boat, motorcycle insurance. Think Mark Spence, your local Shelter Insurance agent. Call 846-2999. That's 846-2999. Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence proudly support Tiger athletics and activities.
Well, Zach, what an incredible second quarter. You know,
This game was 27-11 at one point.
27-11. And what was interesting, Shelby Rowe and Haley Sugg went out with about 6 minutes to go in the first quarter with 2 fouls apiece. They got them quick. They come back into the second quarter. It's 30-27, and they are just pounding inside. Neither one have picked up an additional foul.
We haven't seen Callie Robinson back in the game.
Harton for 3, no good. Rebound goes to the Lady Wolves with a chance to tie with a 3-pointer. They're going to drive, pull up, 2-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Taylor Doss.
The shots that were going early suddenly have, there's like a lid over the rim right now. They just, the shots they were getting early, the clean looks, they're just not there right now. I think this is where you kind of force feed the ball to Lacey.
Where they're collapsing in. They run a 2-1-2 zone right here, and they're not letting anything get in there to Lacey.
You got Taylor on the backside. Nice pass.
Shot on the way, no good. Rebound goes to Sugg.
They're rushing.
Well, that was an awkward shot. I think she thought she'd get the backboard and then didn't have the right angle, had to shoot it straight ahead. .142 to go. This quarter's been all Lincoln. The only thing we have is 2 3-pointers by Harton, and that's it for this quarter. 6 points for the Lady Tigers. There's Rowe for 3, almost a chance to tie. Rebound's going to go to Sugg. And no good. Now she'll go to the line. Had to be Beeks' first foul, I believe.
Oh, no. They gave it 23. No, 24, excuse me.
They give that to Colchin. That's her second on Colchin.
Used to the referee coming out and making the announcement.
And now free throw on the way, and it's good. Now the lead's down to 2. I thought this, after that first quarter, halfway through it, I thought, well, boy, we're going to have
we could score 100.
Yeah, now all of a sudden this thing has tightened up.
Well, they're going to take Sugg out. Like you get her off the floor with 1 minute and 25 seconds left and save her for the second half.
Also got Rowe off the floor, so
those were the two with two fouls.
now they'll be able to go into halftime with just 2 fouls. Lady Tigers need a basket. Hadn't got a basket. Line, a turnover, and an opportunity for the Lady Wolves to take the lead. Very uncharacteristic to blow a lead like that are the Lady Tigers. And with a minute to go,
Lady Tigers still man to man. Still pressuring outside the 3-point line.
And now what's also happened is that the total fouls are now 8 apiece. So Lincoln able to make this comeback, not creating fouls.
I don't think they've called a foul on Lincoln here in the second quarter.
I think you're right, because I think they ended the first quarter with 8 fouls. No fouls this quarter. Lloyd thought about the shot there. They're going to they may just go for 1 shot. Try to go in with the lead. 30-29, 20 seconds to go here, first half. I was looking for our halftime interview. I don't see him coming yet. I may have scared him off. We're hoping to have a...
there's the entry.
And it's good. And what a way to end the first half.
They worked the clock perfectly.
And a great first half, or I should say great second quarter for the Lady Wolves. And they're going to go in 31-30 lead. Well, let's take a quick timeout. We'll come back. We'll have some stats, and we're hoping to have an interview here with 2 of the Prairie Grove's former greats. We'll be back after this.
You just bought that first home, or maybe the first new car, and you want it properly covered. Think Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence. Or maybe you just welcomed into the world that little gift of a child. You want to make sure that their future's secure. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Let's face it, you want someone local, someone that you know, someone that can be by your side when you need them to be there. Think Mark Spence and Shelter Insurance. Home, life, auto, RV, boat, motorcycle insurance. Think Mark Spence, your local Shelter Insurance agent. Call 846-2999. That's 846-2999. Shelter Insurance and Mark Spence proudly support Tiger athletics and activities.
I have 2 of the great Prairie Grove Lady Tigers from the past few years, and really helped establish what has become essentially the powerhouse in the 1-4A. And with me is 2008 graduate Ashton Absher and 2011 graduate Kendra Coyle. I can't tell you, I appreciate you guys coming over here and doing this, because I've been following Prairie Grove basketball now for over 10 years and watched both of you play. And what's been very interesting is what you guys established, years ago, carries on in these girls today. And Ashton, I'm going to start with you. You're a 2008 graduate, and let's see, if I remember correctly, your junior year, you guys were a little unexpected and won the regional down in Clinton, right?
Yeah, we lost to Berryville twice that year, and then we came back and beat them for the regional championship. It was a pretty good game.
Yeah, and that then, and then the next year you guys came on pretty strong. Tell us a little bit about your senior year.
My senior year was probably the most fun I've had. Our whole team got along, and it was a great group of girls, not to mention our coaches were the best. We were pretty good, and we had a good run there when we lost to Lone Oak by 7, I think. That was really tough. We went into double overtime. We all thought we had that game. Kendra, I keep telling her, she's the reason we stayed in that game. As a 9th grader, that's pretty big.
There was another 9th grader. She moved to Minneapolis
Jessie.
or something. Yeah,
her name
and I
was
remember
Jessie.
the 2 of you, and I remember sitting in the stands going, the future is bright at Prairie Grove. And And Kendra, then, you came on and you played your freshman year in the playoffs, if I remember correctly, or the tournaments. And then your sophomore year was a very, very special year. Tell us a little bit about that.
My sophomore year was mainly like for me and some of the other players were a time for us to step up and really, I think, set us up for the state championship that we won my junior year, because my sophomore year we had a lot of adversity. We had some players get hurt or quit, and we just were able to come together as a team and overcome that adversity. And maybe our record wasn't the best or whatever, but it was the time that brought us together as a family, and really we got close to our coaches. We gained respect for them, knowing that if we just follow their lead, then they're going to really set us up for success.
Well, you mentioned something in your words there. You said family, because the next year, the 2000 and it had been the 2009, 2010 team. You guys won the state championship. You mentioned family. There's kind of almost a sorority, if you will, of the girls who keep coming. I see you guys come back. You sit together at the games. What kind of impact? You talk about a family, Coach Froud kind of being a father, if you will, or father figure to. How is your relationship with Coach Froud when you were there and then today?
Coach Froud is one of those people that he's going to be in your life for the long run. He was our coach, and he started as my coach as a 9th grader, I think, maybe 8th grade. And he kind of shaped me. I kind of had an attitude when he first got me, and I mean, he had to kick me out of practice a couple times because, I had an attitude, and I really have so much respect for him for what he's done for Prairie Grove. I think he is one of the best coaches in the world. I mean, I've only played for a few, but I would do anything to go back and play for him. He really is like a father. Like, we come back to watch the girls, but we come back to support him and what he's doing at Prairie Grove. Well,
you guys helped build that. And Kendra, what about you? I mean, you played for him and had the opportunity to have some of those great years. You guys went back the next year. I think your senior year fell just a little short to Shiloh, if I remember correctly. What was your relationship like with Coach Froud? Because I'll tell you this, I've known a lot of the girls, and he mentions your name a lot to them and trying to inspire them because of the type of player you were. Tell me what it was that he did that really helped you.
I mean, Coach Froud and Coach Dugan both, they really just instill that whenever they're teaching us the game, that it's not just about the game, but it's about life. And everything that they teach us on the court, they try and to connect it to how we can attack life and win the game of life. And if it weren't for my two coaches, my life would be completely different. I would be a different person, and they made me a better person. And even when I went off to college, they'd call and check on me and text me, and Coach Dugan even came to visit me. Coach Froud came and visit me whenever I was sick in the hospital. And they're just the type of people that are going to care about their players because of who you are, but not how you perform.
Well, I'll tell you, it's great to hear that. And I know Coach Froud, this is a kind of an important year for him because as you'll remember, your junior year, Justine Huber was a freshman. And, she was such an impact player because of her size and her height, and she was just a great athlete as well. First year in 4 years not to have a Justine Huber or a Kendra Coyle. He's got Lacey Beeks, who started for 4 years. But I think that he's wanting, there's a little bit of a chip on the shoulder, like we can do this without that. And I see that in them. And it's great to see, again, he builds on what's happened. And people come and they play and they know what to expect from Coach Froud. I mean, Coach Froud is he's there. He'll be in your face a little bit, but it's great to hear from two of his former players to hear it's not just about the game, but it's about life in general. Couple of quick thoughts. What did you think about the first half of this game?
At first, I thought it was going pretty good, and I feel like we're just kind of handing it to them right now with the turnovers, and I mean, they're going to have to pick it up. Coach Froud looked at us when he walked in the locker room, and we just ducked our heads like, we know it's coming.
We were like, we're not coming to this interview. We're going to talk to the players in the locker room. I just think that they're a little timid, and they're scared to take a few charges or whatever, but I think once they get that confidence and that strength, and I think not having some of the players that they have had in the past, and it's all on them, they're going to, by the tournaments, they'll be completely fine.
Well, great. Well, hey, I want to thank you both for coming and spending this time here. You guys, I enjoyed watching you play. I enjoyed watching both of you grow up here in Prairie Grove. Of course, both of you are associated with a couple of my kids, and just always a pleasure to watch you guys, the intensity, and it was fun. And again, thank you. Best wishes to your future endeavors, and thanks again for coming and spending a little time with us.
Thank you.
Ashton Abster and Kendra Coyle, two of the
Thank
former
you.
Prairie Grove greats. We'll be back after these messages.
Take a stroll down memory lane as you stride into Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake, where things are done the old-fashioned way. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and even late night, you'll find only the best. Breakfast to die for, a lunch offering fresh burgers and fries, and dinner platters that are sure to keep you coming back for more. And did we mention hand-dipped shakes, as well as a great selection of desserts? It all awaits you at Steak and Shake, located just south of the mall. Steak and Shake, life needs flavor.
Okay, we're about 40 seconds in. Our commercial went just a little long there, and just so you know, we got the first basket. Lacey Beeks got our first basket for the first time in several minutes. And then Haley Sugg came and got another basket, kind of started where she finished off. Zach, it's 33-32, and boy, they're just pushing the action. Now the starting five back in: Robinson, Harton, Colchin, and Beeks. 33-32, Lady Wolves have stormed back after being down by as many as 16.
Just need to settle down. Play your game. They looked, Prairie Grove in the second period just looked out of sorts.
There's a three-pointer by Harton.
That'll
Bottom!
work.
Hey, there's what we need.
You know, ball reversal, get the defense to collapse, find the open shooter. It's a simple game.
Wow. They are, I'll tell you, they are pushing the action. And I'll tell you what, if he saw any film, this is a lot of what Ozark did to Prairie Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Ozark pushed it inside a lot. And shot on the way here. It's good. 35-34. And now, how many points? I'm going to ask Gretchen, how many points? 17 points, make it 18 points for Sugg. We're all tied up at 35, 6:28 to go. Harton going to be kicked that time by Lloyd.
You know, it's not panic time.
No.
Yeah, it's 35-35. You're playing your game. It's not like you're playing badly. You just had kind of a breakdown there in the second period.
Three, bottom! That'll work every time, Zach.
Just give the ball to her. That'd be my coaching strategy
with a
at this point.
three-pointer. She's got 16 herself.
Back inside.
There. A nice job. You see Robinson not commit the foul.
She comes in so out of control, you'd almost let her go.
And there's Beeks, drives to the hole.
I mean, Callie did the right thing. She let her make the move and get herself all discombobulated.
Beeks has got 9 points here in the third quarter. 17 total.
Oh, there's a steal.
No. And now here is, misses that. And now gets her own rebound.
Good hustle. Follow your shot.
Wow, that should be a foul somewhere in that. I made a mistake. Beeks has got 7 points. There's also a three-pointer for Hart.
It's not a statement. It's just
being a friend.
Right. Nice.
And now.
Nice. That'll work.
Macy Colchin with a chance for the old-fashioned three. It's 42-35 and 7 straight points from the Lady Tigers. This is a game of streaks.
It is.
First quarter, Prairie Grove. Second quarter, Lincoln. Third quarter so far, Prairie Grove. Colchin got it.
You know, they are really, really good at the line.
Nice job. Not only
underrated part of the game.
Those that have watched our webcast in the past, my philosophy on the free throws are you're never going to make them all. But I always like to say, hey, if you take what you missed and divide it by 2, you can't even hardly do that. There's a three-pointer by Rose. She pulls them back within 5.
She had a big smile on her face coming down the floor. Oh. They have to take better care of the basketball. You know, no dangerous passes, no cross-court passes, no the full length of the court passes.
Now here comes, she started to do the 3 just like last time. This time it's going to be Harton for 3.
Good.
Nope. Good. Rebound Lloyd.
I think she rushed that shot a little bit.
I got to tell you, Zach, that halftime with Kendra and Ashton, and I watched them play for many years, or the years that they were here. That was a treat for me. I'm telling you, it was really a treat to hear them, the admiration they have for Coach Froud. You know, Coach Froud gets, you know, there's a lot of people, hey, you know, he has a lot of antics and he gets very excited. But to hear the girls say it's not just about the game, but, you know, he's helping with life, and since they've left, that's a very nice thing to hear. I'm sure if you're a coach, great thing to hear. Oh.
I was going to say that's over and back. How's that not over and back?
Well, because you can do that on the opening. You can throw it back as far as long as it wasn't touched, and it wasn't touched, so you can do that.
I have to brush up on my rules.
It's all right. I as long as you don't do it during football season, we're fine. Ooh, she got away with a walk.
She wanted that one.
Now Lloyd going against Robinson, back out.
It's in and out and in and out and look for the open shooter.
I am surprised that.
Oh, nice D. Nice D.
I am surprised that, you know, with those 2 fouls that Suggs over there on the bench, she's been forced.
You know, they're still in the game. And when she's in the game, Lady Tigers have really had problems.
Give her some help. Give her some help.
Yep.
There we go. Here comes Hart now. We're halfway through the third, 43-38. Yeah,
yep.
She's
got her on the arm.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Zach. What's interesting is a game that I thought, you know, halfway through that first quarter, like, boy, we're gonna
have a lot to fill.
Yeah, and that's not been the case. Beeks now from the line. Beeks makes them both. 45-38.
How many does she have now?
Beeks now.
She's got to be over 20.
She is sitting with, let's see.
That's 11.
She's got 20 points.
Yeah, I was going to say that was.
She had 11 in the first half, and now a steal that time by Taylor Doss. Keep control, Taylor. There you go to Beeks. Beeks drives up. No good. Oh, you don't see her miss many of those. Oh. 3:35 to go here in the third, and a nice rebound by the Lady Wolves, and that is number 15, J.C. Neely, and she's going to go to the line.
Macy was off balance on the drive. She got beat to her left.
Robinson with a foul. Is that 3 on? That's 3 on Robinson, and there's 3 on Cox, who's about to come in.
Hey, you got 5. You use 4.
I say use them all. Just save that last one for the last 20 seconds or so. Now also coming in is number 25. That is Reynolds, Megan Reynolds. Also taking a break is Macy Colton. 45-38. I think they missed a point. I think it should be 40. 45-40. 3:32 to go. Taylor Cunningham coming in for the Lady Wolves. Rowe and Sugg both.
Bench.
Well, no, Rowe's in here, but they both still only have 2 fouls. So they got those 2 fouls early. Now there's Beeks. She kicks it out. There's Harton. Reynolds back to Harton. Over to Doss.
I almost want to see Lacey just start commanding the ball and just take over. Because, I mean, there's nobody on the floor that can guard her one-on-one.
They're going to call a charge on that.
Can't lower your shoulder.
Yeah, I think if she hadn't have done that, because her feet were moving, I thought she did nice job that time.
Yeah, can't lower your shoulder and drive into her.
They're showing a 45-39. I thought it was 45-40, but
nobody's going to argue with Elder.
ball thrown away. 12 turnovers now for the Lady Wolves. The Lady Tigers have 10. Down to 2.5 minutes to go, and Rowe knocks it out of bounds. Coach Frau, very kind of a young group in there. You got sophomores, 4 sophomores in the game.
There you go. That's what you wanted.
Beeks, no good. Rebound goes to Lloyd. It's 45-40.
She got an open look.
He's got 4 sophomores. 3 of them aren't starters. So, wow, nice drive by Rowe, and she closed the lead 45-42. Looks like Colchin ready to come back in. Now Beeks drives. She's going to be fouled.
Now, what you worry about with that much youth on the floor is, are they just going to look to Lacey to do something?
And that's kind of what I noticed last time down. Now, Taylor Harton in the game plays a lot, so she'll try to do something as well. Now, Colchin comes back in, another senior. And Doss gets a lot of playing time as well, but someone needs to get it in. And wow,
you can find yourself just looking to Lacey.
They're going to get wow.
And if you're Lincoln here, you don't have to put the 3 up.
Nice job. Nice. Wow. It was an interesting move there. She kind of pulled out, and then Cox kind of went away from her, and then she went right back in. So Cox now with 4 fouls.
I think with 1:53 to go here, I think 14 touches the ball quite a bit.
That free throw is missed
miss
by Lloyd. 45-42, 1:53 to go in the third. It's going to be a barn burner here in the fourth. Looks like Coach Frow's getting some rest. I bet you he goes the rest way with the starters. Second shot on the way. That one's well, that one's going to get a kind rim, and it's 45-43.
You know, and Lincoln's still got Sugg on the bench. I mean, she'll be good to go here in the fourth.
Harton for 3.
Gah.
No good. Cox trying to keep it alive. And boy, they could have called a foul that time on Colchin, but
they did.
I think they just gave her the ball out of bounds.
Nope, they called it on her.
Oh, they did call a foul. That's third. That's her third foul. That does hurt. That means Reynolds is going to come back in.
Oh, good
nice
steal.
job by
Good
Taylor
steal.
Doss. Doss, take your time. Up and
There
good.
you go.
Taylor Doss with a nice steal. Much needed basket there, 47-43.
Good anticipation getting in the passing lane, and there you go again.
I don't know if Beeks has come out. Has Beeks come out tonight?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Maybe on a timeout.
Yeah, halftime.
One minute to go here in the third, 47-43. Lady Tigers did get up by 7 here in this quarter, but that's been their largest lead in this second half. They've been up as much as 16-17 in the first, but Lincoln closed that, actually took the lead at half, 31-30. And now, boy, there's a battle going on inside. 24 has been in the lane a while. They could call 3 seconds there. Nice help side there, but nice job, nice basket. 47-45, 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I think I have to go one shot here. Nice job by Beeks. Lloyd looking for that charge. Didn't get it. 49-45. Hey, if Lincoln plays it like they did at the end of the half, I'll tell you what, they could. That was perfect. And now the chance to cut it to 2 here.
Yeah, they're out a little far here. They're getting pushed further.
Three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebound goes.
Yep.
That's going to do it. Well, Zach, we've had 3 quarters. It's the Lady Tigers 49, Lady Wolves 45. Back for a fourth and final quarter after this.
Life can come at you from a lot of different directions, and you need to be prepared with the proper insurance. Let John Galligan of the Galligan Insurance Alliance make sure that you, your loved ones, and your home and all that's near and dear to you is properly covered. You see, the Galligan Insurance Alliance is an independent insurance agent and allows him the flexibility to shop the very best policy at the very best price, and this gives you the coverage and the peace of mind that you need at the rate that fits your budget. It's the best case scenario when it comes to covering all that is near and dear to you. Check them out on Facebook or drop by the website GalliganInsuranceAlliance.com. And you can always call 479-282-0605, 479-282-0605. The Galligan Insurance Alliance.
Well, Zach, we're here for the fourth and final quarter. Prairie Grove leading 49-45. If you just happened to join us, Prairie Grove stormed out a big 17-point lead early. Lincoln stormed back in the second quarter, took a 1-point lead in a half. Prairie Grove up by 4 now in the third, and we're in the fourth and final quarter. And all 5 starters are in for the Grove. Three-pointer, bottom! Boom. Maddie Harton stretches it out to 7.
That nice look. Kick it inside, bring it back outside, let the defense collapse.
That is 4 3-pointers on the night for Maddie Harton. And the statistician said that's all the points she's got has been from three-point land. We'll take it. There's Rowe for 3. No good. Rebound,
Lacey.
Beeks. Now
good
quickly
look.
down.
Good look.
Now she's got a two-pointer. Now she's got a two-pointer.
It's a good look. Off the rebound, you pick your head up, push the ball.
9-point lead now for the Lady Tigers. They're going to pound it inside here.
Immediate help. The minute Sugg got the ball, immediate help.
And that's what they're going to have to do.
Well, that's been the adjustment is every time now she's touching the ball, there's immediate help coming by.
And look at that. Look at that. Look at that job by Robinson. And I told you, Robinson finds a way to get those loose balls, and now a 9-point lead, the largest lead here, or 11-point lead, largest one in the second half.
And quick timeout.
Timeout. Lincoln's going to take it. Let's take it with them. 6:52 to go. Prairie Grove 56, Lincoln 45.
PG Telco, built on community, focused on progress. But what does that mean to you? It means that you get to keep up with all your sporting events associated with Prairie Grove Athletics on a website furnished and maintained by PG Telco. It means that the folks at PG Telco have an interest in you, your kids, your school, and your community. And they're focused on progress. They're committed to bringing you the very latest in technology for your home or your office. For telephone, internet, long distance, or direct TV, think PG Telco. Built on community, focused on progress.
I actually remember the video.
It, of course, harkens back to what's the worst music video of all time. It's Separate Ways, Journey. That was horrible. Anyway.
I don't know. Sir Mix-a-Lot had a bad one, too.
Hey.
6:45 to go in the ball game. Lady Tigers back up by 11. And it's been quick here to get there. Now, if I'm Lincoln, I don't go away from what's been working.
No, I think they're going inside to Sugg. And as I say that, wow.
And a three-pointer drops.
Those are some
Sarah
friendly
Siffing.
rims on that side. That's the second time that's happened.
Those rims have been kind, and now there's almost a steal that time by Rich. Colchin going down baseline, loses it. Nice defense there by Sugg. And now Rowe. Oh. Rowe, nice
move.
Nice footwork inside, and she goes off the board. 56-50.
And Lady Tigers just no turnovers. You know, work for your shot. There's no shot clock, so you can work for the shot you want. Don't rush your shot. No turnovers, and you should be okay.
Now Lincoln going man-to-man as well. It looked man-to-man, but now they've collapsed back into a 2-1-2. Maybe it just looked man-to-man because of the way that the Prairie Grove was
there. You go. There's a nice ISO.
Turnaround jumper, no good.
Tally.
Colchin gets her own rebound, no good.
Get
Rebound.
Keep fighting.
And there's jump ball going to go to Lincoln. 56-50, 5:26 to go.
You can't have those empty possessions where you come down, you turn the ball over. You've at least got to get a shot off.
Not with the way that.
And you got to do something. You got to do something with Sugg.
There you go. Ball thrown away, and Taylor Harton, after Robinson gets the loose ball. We are down to 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Following this game, we'll name a Steak and Shake player of the game.
Well, I'd say we've got a pretty good candidate.
I think she's sitting around 22 points right now. Of course, there could always be a big shot at the end of the game that makes you change that. But now here's Beeks, drives, and good.
Yeah, you stick to that hope. Yeah.
58. She's got 26 points.
They're looking back inside.
Oh, 24 points. There's the three-pointer on the way, and it's good.
Nice shot.
Siffing with another basket, 58-53. And every time Prairie Grove looks like they're going to pull away, Siffing comes up with a big three. 4:26 to go. Zach, at the end of this game, what we'll do is the boys will be warming up. We'll probably take a couple-minute break, come back, talk about the boys' game. But, boy, it reminds me of a little football season right here.
That's right. It's the first thing Jake's played from after 92. Oh, boy, we've got people over 50 doing that. That's not healthy.
That's not healthy.
That's a lot of information to
and
process.
It's not easy on the eyes either.
A lot of information to process.
Well, 4:26 to go, Zach. If you're Prairie Grove, I think here you got, like you mentioned, you got to make the possessions count. And defensively, all of a sudden,
make them work.
All of a sudden now you've got to start focusing a little bit on Siffing. She's hit 2 straight threes. Now one of them was a gift from the rim, but give her credit, she knocked it down.
No easy baskets. Make them work for the points. Make the shots as difficult as possible. No turnovers. Take care of the basketball, and you should be okay.
Beeks.
Nice pass. Good look.
You like Beeks in there close, but that time.
Now, nice steal.
Beeks stays
that was
with
very
it.
Dennis Johnson-esque.
Yes, that would have been the 1987.
Thank you.
Yeah, great. I'll tell you what, that was fantastic. Isaiah Thomas, the greatest pass he ever made, probably.
I bet you he doesn't think so.
No, probably not. 59-53 as Beeks makes another one. She's up to 25 points in this game. Make it 26. 60-53. Here comes Rowe. 4 minutes. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, and it's been a battle.
She got beat right off the dribble. Although I think that was a walk.
Rich for three, no good. Rebound goes to Colchin. And I've been impressed with Rowe and Sugg not to pick. I mean, they had 2 fouls early, not picked up another foul yet.
Yeah, they've been a part of the game offensively and defensively. Nice move.
Nice move. Maybe forced it a little bit too much.
Without being overly aggressive, Rowe and Sugg have stayed in the game.
There's Sugg for, wow. Whew.
Got range, too.
Yeah, about 15-footer. She's been knocking everything down in the paint. That one's about a 15-footer. It's a 5-point lead, 3:20 to go in the game, and now Harden gets it over the timeline.
Don't pick up your dribble.
And now pushing.
Oh, nice steal, Callie.
Nice job by Callie. Really was. Kept it from getting the easy basket. 3:07, 60-55. Coach Froud's going to take a 30. Let's take a 30 with him. 3:07 to go. Tigers 60-55.
Everett Chevrolet is the home of the most dependable, longest-lasting full-size truck on the road today, the Chevy Silverado. And the 2014 Silverado has been totally redesigned, and it's better than ever before. And right now, the selection of Silverados at Everett Chevrolet has never been better. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, extended cab, crew cabs, and every color you can imagine with options to die for. So make the short drive to Everett Chevrolet just off of I-540 at Elm Springs Road. Family-owned, customer-friendly, Everett Chevrolet.
Didn't mean to take you away from your boy band time. We got a basketball game going on.
Here we go. We're down to under 3 minutes to go. Lady Tigers lead by 5.
There she comes. Yeah,
and
finally.
That's her first foul that she's had since early in the first quarter. 6 fouls apiece now. Well, actually, I take that back. She got another because that's 4. She must have picked one up when I wasn't paying attention, or paying attention when I wasn't. Didn't pick up on it. Here we go. Harden now. 5-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Beeks with the ball. And now, just as I was talking about them not picking up fouls, Rowe picks up a kind of a cheap
should
foul.
be her third.
And that's going to be her
puts
third,
them in the
but a
bonus.
1-and-1.
Yep.
Beeks needs these 2.
Squeeze the orange here. You can't, no turnovers.
And that one's on the way. Good by Beeks. If you're watching, go to pgtigersonline.com. Let us know where you're watching from. Beeks with the second one on the way. Now 7-point lead again. They're getting good help as they're taking the lane there.
Yeah, they're staying man-to-man. There's no zone from Prairie Grove at all.
She thought about the three. She drives. Good defense there, and now Beeks with the rebound. Boy, if they can convert here, Zach, that would be huge for the Lady Tigers. Now they're going to go to four corners. Oh, the old Dean Smith.
They're going to run the picket fence at him sooner or later, right?
You did watch
I
Hoosiers.
did.
The old four corners. I remember Dean Smith used to run this back
With
before the
Phil
shot
Ford,
clock.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, you got it. And now Harton, crowd may have to take a timeout.
Well, this is where you almost want to isolate Lacey here. You know, spread the floor and leave her one-on-one. Yep, there it is. There's number 5.
That's 5.
Yep, that's her.
Oh, she. That's 5.
I don't think that's quite what the coach meant.
I don't think it was either. Boy, I'll tell you, I give you a lot tonight. She's going to go out of the game. Sugg ended up with 18 points, 20 points, and now Beeks makes the free throw. It's 63-55. Beeks with 30 points, and our steak and shake player of the game, Lacey Beeks. We'll name
that.
You can
put a bow on that one.
Absolutely. Now, Rich drives, no good. Rebound goes to Robinson.
Good rebound. All right, get the ball. Get out of there.
They're going to call her for travel.
Yep, just one too many moves.
Like I mentioned, right at the end of this game, we'll take a quick break. And you'll probably even see it go off the air for just a moment. We'll be right back, and you'll see the boys warming up. Quick foul. That's 3 fouls now on Neely, and Colton misses it. Rebound. They're going to call for a walk. 1:24 to go. 64-55. The thing with a three-point shot that adds this, you got 3 possessions. There's enough time.
Oh, there's plenty of time to bring this thing back, but Lincoln's got to start hitting some shots now.
They're waiting too long to get the shot off here if you're Lincoln. Foul's going to be made. That's what you want to do. You want to score with the clock stopped. I thought that time Romay could have kicked it out for an opportunity for a 3. Had Rich over there. And Coach Froud calls a full timeout. Well, with 1:06 to go, it's been a most interesting game tonight. I mean, it stormed out Prairie Grove. I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be it reminded me of the some of the old days of Prairie Grove and just blowing out some of the opponents. But I mean, second quarter, Sugg put on a show.
Yeah, she really did. She came back when she re-entered the game. I mean, you could sense that something was different about that team, the way that they ran their offense, and she dominated. Really the second quarter and part of the third quarter. But in the third quarter, Lacey kind of took over. She's got 30 points now, and I think if you're Prairie Grove, 14 touches the ball. Every possession, she's at least got to touch it.
Well, down 1:06 to go in the game, Lincoln. I think if you're Lincoln here, you make these free throws, you're going to have to pressure. If you can make the second one, it's really going to be big because you can pressure on the inbound play. Hope for a turnover and a 3, and then you've actually got a shot. But they're going to have to make it happen quick. No
big
good.
Miss.
Big miss.
Big miss.
That takes it from an opportunity to take it down to 7. It can be 8 if Rowe makes this one. Second shot on the way by Rowe. This one is good.
Still a 3-possession game. Oh, they got Callie. There's what you want right
now
there.
Now you've got it over the timeline, and you're in safe grounds here. They're going to force them to foul.
Corner.
And that's Rowe's 4th.
I think putting Lacey at the line is never a bad idea.
Boy, 30 points. I got to tell you, I've watched a lot of Prairie Grove girls basketball games. It's been a while since I think I've seen one put up 30.
31.
31 and possibly 32 here. Beeks has been remarkable tonight. And from the line, if I'm not mistaken, she's only missed one free throw, and she shot. I'm going to find out exactly how many she's
got to be. She's got to be in double digits on free throw attempts.
16 to 17 from the line.
Yeah, that'll work. I don't care what league you play in, that'll work.
3-pointer on the way by Rowe, no good. Beeks on the rebound.
Yeah,
that should do it.
Feel free to foul
seconds.
her.
Harton.
Corner. Got guys in the corner.
Now Beeks. And they're just going to do it. If I'm Rowe, I go ahead and get my fifth. It's like, hey, I'm going to get it all. You can't take a foul home.
That's the old stat sheet stuffer.
Beeks. Down to 8 seconds. That's going to do it. The final score.
Maybe.
And let's see. Shot on the way. That does it. The final score, the Lady Tigers 66. The Lady Wolves 56. And a very good game, Zach. We're going to let our statistician kind of finish up tallying up some stats. We'll talk about it. Zach, your first time doing a basketball game. Wow, what did you think about tonight's game?
Well, there are no helmets. There's no pads, and people aren't running into each other. But, Prairie Grove is one of the elite programs in the state. They certainly have one of the elite players in the state. They didn't disappoint. They played their game. Maybe not their best game, but, a win's a win in a conference against a rival from just down the road. That's, a win against a conference rival is a good win.
Well, Zach, one of the things that's interesting, they have now won 41 of their last 42 conference games. They had a 39-game streak recently broken, and also have won an amazing 89 out of 90 of the current conference opponents. So an incredible night for them. What did you think about the Lady Wolves? Anything in particular?
You know what? They came in, they fought. I don't think they're as deep or as talented, but, Suggs a great player. And whoever plays, Lincoln down the stretch here is going to have to deal with her, and she's certainly at least at the all-conference level. I know she was in double digits tonight, really dominated the second quarter. If they can find some pieces to go around her, they could be a force as we move into March.
Well, score and tally, Lacey Beeks with 32, Macy Colton with 8, Robinson with 2, Taylor Harton with 8, Maddie Harton with 14, 3 of those from three-point land, and then Taylor Doss with 2. And then won't go through all of Lincoln's scoring other than to notate that Sugg ended up with 20, Rowe with 18, and that was the bulk of their scoring tonight. Also, I believe Neely came up with a couple big three-pointers. I'm sorry, that was Siffing that came up with a couple of big three-pointers. Well, that's going to do it for that game. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back for the boys' game. Give us just a few moments. Again, the final score, Lady Tigers 66, Lady Lincoln Wolves 56. Second state player of the game, Lacey Beeks. Back after this.